Hey everybody, this is Joshua Heston, Editor-in-Chief of State of the Ozarks, and I'm here with Gene Walker. And you have a brand new book called Family Secrets. We are, of course, here at the UFO conference in Eureka Springs, and you are from Kansas City, is that right?
Yes, Kansas City, Missouri.
And tell me about your book, Gene.
Well, the book is about all my paranormal and extraterrestrial happenings throughout my entire life. It all started when I was an infant.
And what? And not obviously not to give the game away because we do want people to buy your book.
Oh,
but,
sure.
But tell us some of your beginning experiences. What did you go through?
The first memory I have in life is of a horrible, scary face looking at me over my crib, and it was. I think they chose me at that age. They knew they were going to use me, and they frightened me so badly that even though I was an infant, I remember looking at this face, and it was an alien face. And they, from there, chose me. Oops, I have a picture here. I don't know if it'll show up.
There we go.
Of the crib. And from there, they followed me all my life. They took 4 of my babies. They allowed me to see one child one time. They still are taking me, and so I've been trying to figure out why they were still taking me after I was way past, the age of where they could use me for birth. And so I think now maybe perhaps they're trying to help me. And I also had a lot of paranormal experiences in my life. My great-grandmother was a psychic and a famous psychic in Kansas City back in the 50s. And I knew her quite well, even though I was 9 when she died, because she was so different from everyone, so I really remembered her.
What was she like?
Oh, no. Well, she did so many what I thought was strange things. She was different from other people in that she would just know things that were going to happen. And people would pay her money sometimes to answer questions that they would have. A lady lost a diamond ring, and she told her exactly where to find it. And she went there and found it, sent my grandmother some money. And, she was interviewed on radio shows and newspaper articles about her and things like that. So I felt like I got some of her instincts, and I've had a lot of paranormal events in my life. Also, with the extraterrestrial stuff, my brother also has been taken, and I only have the one sibling, and he's had many experiences. They took his semen, and he's had many other, I want to say, weird, strange things that happened to him, and I included that in my book, and how I feel often this runs in families. Whether it's DNA or what it is they're looking for, I'm not sure. But I do think there's a connection. If one person has had an experience, usually somebody else in the family has too.
Now, is this your first book?
Yes, this is my first book.
And tell me about the process of getting this book together and getting it published.
I spent 4 years putting it together. It took me 4 years, and parts of it I really cried through as I wrote, because there's a lot of it's very, very personal and emotional to me. Margie Kay published the book for me. Her and I worked together in MUFON, and I'm section director for Kansas City, and she's assistant director for the state of Missouri.
Okay. All right. So where is your book available?
Amazon.
Okay.
You can get it on Amazon, or you can write to me in my. I have a website, jeanmwalker.com, and you can write to me on there for it if you want a signed copy.
Awesome. Well, Jean, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.